I bought a used copy of Dune for $4, and a hidden note solved a 20-year-old family mystery. Last week, I walked into a small secondhand bookstore in Seattle, the kind of place where the shelves are uneven, the air smells like old paper, and every book feels like it has a past. I wasn't looking for anything specific, just browsing. That's when I saw a worn paperback copy of Dune sitting on a lower shelf. The spine was cracked, the corners were bent, and the price tag said $4. I almost put it back because I wanted a nicer edition, but something about how used it looked made me feel like it had been important to someone, so I bought it. When I got home later that night, I opened the book to start reading. As soon as I flipped a few pages, something slipped out and landed on the floor. It wasn't a bookmark. It was a folded piece of yellow paper, torn from a legal pad. I unfolded it carefully and immediately noticed the date written at the top, October 14, 2004. The handwriting was rushed and uneven, like whoever wrote it was scared or in a hurry. The message was short but heavy. It was addressed to someone named David. It mentioned hiding bonds inside the hollow leg of an old workbench in a garage. It warned not to sell the house before checking. And it was signed simply, "Love, Dad." I just stood there holding the note, not knowing what to think. It felt like I'd stumbled into something deeply private, something I was never meant to see. I checked the inside cover of the book and noticed a faded red stamp with the name Arthur P. Halloway. At that point, I couldn't ignore it. I felt responsible. So I started digging online. I searched public records, obituaries, and family trees. After a few hours, I found an obituary from 2005 for an Arthur Halloway in Washington. It mentioned a surviving son named David. I found David on Facebook. He looked older now, in his 50s. I hesitated, then sent him a message explaining everything and attached a photo of the note. For 2 days, there was no response. I assumed he'd think it was some kind of scam. Then my phone buzzed. He asked how I had his father's handwriting. I explained again slowly and sent another photo. He called me immediately. He was crying. He told me his father had died suddenly from a heart attack years ago. His stepmother had quickly sold everything. David had always believed his father left something behind, but there was never proof. No will, no assets, just questions that never went away. Then he said something that gave me chills. The workbench was still in the garage. That morning, David went to the house, which is now being rented. He showed the tenants the message and asked if he could check the old workbench. They agreed. Inside one of the legs, there was a hidden compartment. Inside were bearer bonds and a property deed to a cabin in Montana that no one else had ever known about. An hour later, David sent me a photo of what they found. He told me he'd spent 20 years feeling like he imagined everything, like his father had forgotten him. And now, because of a $4 used book, he finally had proof that wasn't true. Tomorrow, I'm meeting him for coffee to return the book. I think I'm going to let him keep the $4 copy of Dune.